Hey guys, Brian here for Ginger World, and while I'm working on some guides and some bigger videos that I really am looking forward to sharing with you here in the next couple of weeks, there's something that happened today that I thought I'd bring to your attention because I find it interesting. I find this is a point where I wonder if I'm going to look back on and kind of see a whole different shift that was not visible to everyone at first, but essentially was like, oh yeah, we saw that actually happen months ago, and this is the payout. And that shift is happening right now. What I mean by this is that Amazon is on its latest round of advertising to get more people to come work for Amazon Game Studios. We've seen them open up the floodgates and bring in and do a lot of hires, especially after the success and the launch of New World, and that is no different from today, except for that this is a high production video. This is testimonials. This has got that, wonderful score in the background to kind of elicit emotion. And it speaks to gamers who want to work in games, gamers who, want to make good games, and especially to those who want to make New World perhaps a successful game. Anyway, I bring that up because it's fascinating to me, that kind of marketing push, because it could either obviously mean, in my mind, one of two things. Good things are happening at Amazon, or bad things are happening at Amazon. And at this point in time, you can only speculate. In fact, I would venture to bet that based off of your bias, whether you like New World or not, that you would probably fall under one of those categories just naturally based off of that natural bias. We all have it. I'm not judging you. I'm speaking as a gamer myself. I've got my own biases. Thank God the internet wasn't really a thing when I was a huge Nintendo fanboy, so there's no evidence of my ridiculousness that will persist forever. Only now, and my defense and my love of New World will continue to persist going forward. Anyway, I wanted to highlight that because if you're interested in working in games, I'll include a link. That way you can go check it out for yourself and kind of just say, hey, this is what's happening. This is what's going on. Now, full disclosure, I actually went ahead and applied myself. I suck at tests. This is probably no guarantee that I'll be picked to work at Amazon at all. Namely because I don't know, like I have no willingness to commute, and I'm not planning on leaving, but it's just something that I kind of was like, you know what, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. I'm going to raise my hand, put my card in, see if I can't bring controller support to this game officially. But I'll leave it at that. Now, like I said, I'm working on many other videos, but I did want to touch on one thing, one comment that I think is very interesting, and I'd love to know your perspective on it because I'm working on, like I said, a couple of videos for you guys. From Make MMOs Great Again on the Amazon hiring video, everyone jumped on the hype train to hate on this game, but they couldn't provide a better MMORPG except for a 20-year-old MMO with deaf developers that don't care or couldn't care less about what players think. New World needs some time and some content, but it will be great. You have to admit, despite its mistakes made by the company, they are the only company that has actually listened to the player base, and that is the most important thing in an MMO's future. And that's something that I have continued to praise about AGS. Whether you feel that they've achieved that or not, you and I will definitely either agree or disagree. I've seen some of y'all's comments talking about how like some change on the PTR completely ruins the game, and it does, right? But my point is that needs to be voiced on the forum, not yelled at some random YouTuber in that regards. That's just the nature of being, I guess, a YouTuber. It sucks that it sucks, but it is what it is. Anyway, guys, I want to kind of put this out to you, give you guys this kind of little update, give you guys the visibility on the job openings, etc., and get your thoughts obviously on this comment and more while I work on these other videos for you guys. Thanks so much for being here. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. But until then, take care.
Yeah. It's time to chill out on the couch and read some comments. That's right. You know me when it comes to Destiny. I'm off with a clan, and I'm glad you're feeling better. Oh yeah.